G'day, welcome back to the vlog. Like my haircut? um, saw an old mate of mine back here in Sydney, who has I reckon he's the best barber in the world. He's got a reputation for being a amazing barber. Duncan's been trying to get me to have a head shave, like, because, cutthroat head shave for as long as he's been trying to get me to grow a beard. And he's given me lovely beard trim as well. I'm so impressed. None of the barbers in England cut the mustard as far as I'm concerned. It's worth flying halfway around the world to come and see this guy. Anyway, it's an old mate, so I thought I'll stuff it, I'll just get a head shave done as well. It feels amazing. I've never had it done before. It feels absolutely amazing. I mean, it's going a bit of growth there now, but before it's like completely smooth. So I think I might be hooked. Duncan's offered to, shave it, when whatever I want. So, but it's weird being back in Australia at this time. Like I was just playing. I just got a lovely photo from two of my longtime fans and supporters, Mick and Barb. It was a photo of me and Barb with my old little yogurt pot. It was the loveliest photo, and it got me just thinking, it's been a year now since I caught coronavirus, and I was just going back to some old vlogs, when I actually caught the virus and what have you, and the things that were sort of happening at that time, remind me of, like, it's weird being back here now because Australia's like where England was a year ago, when Delta was running rampant. And the same's now happening with Omicron, and everyone's paranoid, because Omicron is supposed to be highly contagious, but not as dramatic, not as, what I'm looking for, not as severe as what, say, Delta was. So it's really, really weird being back. Everyone wears masks outdoors. Um, and half the shops are shut, the supermarket shelves are empty. No one's going anywhere. It's the middle of summer. This is like peak season, and nobody's going anywhere. And so they're calling it a shadow lockdown. Because, to be fair, I think Australia did a much better job with the lockdowns than what we did. Okay, I mean they're more spread out. The states were able to lock down individually, and all the borders were shut, and all. So I think Australia did a brilliant job with trying to control the Delta variant. But now, of course, they've just opened up all the borders and relaxed all the rules. But nobody's going anywhere. Everyone's paranoid about getting this bloody virus. Well, I'm lucky I've had the virus and I've been triple vaxxed. I had my booster before I flew. They wouldn't let me in otherwise. You had to be double vaxxed to be able to enter the country, and they're only allowing citizens back in. So, when the whole saga with that tennis player came to I was just like, yeah. So if me as a citizen, had tried to scam the system, tried to beat the system, and lied on my Australian travel declaration, and they found out, I would have been fined $6,500 and or spent 12 months in prison. So, I think Djokovic got off lightly, if he was in Dubai and this was happening in an Arab state, he would have been in bloody prison by now, It's like they would have thrown you in prison, no questions asked. So anyway, it's just weird. It's just weird. Yeah, all the shops are shut. Many of the tourist attractions are closed because half the staff are off with coronavirus, and nobody's going to visit tourist attractions anyway because it's all indoors. Most of them are all indoors, in air conditioned surrounds. So, but nobody's going out. It's just so weird. It's great for me because I can literally travel around feeling pretty safe. I've got antibodies and I've been triple vaxxed. I went, the day that I went to Palm Beach, I had the whole bus to myself. And coming back, You know, it's just weird. The ferries are empty. Everywhere's empty. Everywhere's just so quiet. So anyway, but look, yeah, my dad's doing well. You know, we've still got to go and get some further tests done and get his treatment started and all the rest of it. But you know, he's doing okay. I'm making sure that he's okay. I'm actually staying at a friend's apartment in just sort of city fringe, a place called Erskineville. And that sort of gives me scope to go and see other friends, like my barber friend, and I've got a mate I'm catching up with today. Used to go to football with. Yes, the football, not soccer. The footy, AFL, Aussie rules. Yeah, I was a member of the Sydney Swans for 5 years. So I'm catching up with him today. He's actually from London, so I'm sure we've got lots to talk about. um, so it's been really great. I've been able to catch up with lots of friends, and I'm flying around a bit as well. So I'm going up to Brisbane to see my brother, and then traveling down to the Gold Coast to see some more friends. And then in March, I'm traveling to Melbourne to see another close friend. And then the week after that, I'm flying to Townsville to see my best mate Rick, who's like photographer extraordinaire. You know, he and I, you know, used to work together, you know, as photographers and various bits of other pieces, other sort of projects and stuff as well. So it's going to be awesome to catch up with him. And then I've got a really cool travel itinerary coming back, which I'll share with you another time on a vlog. Looks really cool. I'm excited about that. So, but yeah, it's just so weird being back. Like I said, like it's just, yeah, it's like where we were because it's been a year, like since I had coronavirus, right? So, um, yeah, sort of seeing how a different country reacts to the virus and all that kind of stuff. It's been really really strange. Uh, but yeah, I hope some of you enjoy my travels and my expeditions around. There's more to come, you know, but I am heading back to England early April, just in time for the cruising season and the summer season to start. So I've avoided winter this year mostly, you know. But yeah, anyway, I will keep you posted. Stay tuned for more adventures from Aussie Boater Down Under.